Let's be real. Losing body fat and keeping it off almost entirely depends on your daily habits. Throw a busy job in there, a full life, a full calendar, and suddenly those daily habits are tested. A few years ago, I was burnt out like crazy, stuck, lost, climbing the corporate ladder, and I woke up one day, my back hurt, I couldn't look in the mirror, I was anxious as hell, and I said, how the hell did my life get to this point? So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 habits that I quit to get to 12% body fat, feel the best I've ever felt with a busy desk job. So let's get into it. Starting with habit numero uno, quitting alcohol. Now some of you aren't gonna wanna hear this, but quitting alcohol is one of the best things that you can do if you wanna get lean, you wanna feel good, you wanna progress towards your goals. Alcohol might be holding you back. And I know for sure it was holding me back. And I had to really think, is alcohol something that's positive in my life or negative? And yes, there are positives of alcohol. You can connect with friends, you can vibe out. However, you and I both know it's not just the drinks. It's never just the drinks. It's losing control and drinking too much. It's all of the food decisions that you make when you're drunk that you don't feel that great about. Next day feeling terrible. It's not feeling motivated to do your workouts for the next few days. So all I gotta say is that quitting alcohol is one of the best things that I did, and you don't have to quit it for the rest of your life. But what I recommend is going 60 to 90 days, go sober, don't drink, and you'll see you have so much more mental clarity. You'll save money. If you really wanna get lean, you wanna get to a low body fat percentage, you wanna take your fitness seriously, you wanna feel good at work, I highly recommend quitting alcohol for 60 to 90 days. The second thing that I quit is using food as stress relief. Tell me if this sounds familiar. Throughout your busy day of meetings, you're having tons of snacks and sweets to take the edge off because you're stressed. So many people are turning to food for that emotional stress, that emotional crutch. And I used to do that all the time as well. But here's the harsh truth. Food is not the right tool for managing your emotions, and it's just gonna add to a deeper problem down the line. And I ran into this as well, where whenever I was stressed or I was anxious at work, I would turn to eating or emotional eating because you're like, I feel stressed, I need to eat something, I need to just get the edge off. Unfortunately, eventually, you feel like even more shit. We wanna start to manage our stress with healthier solutions. Going for a walk, maybe taking a nap, maybe calling a friend. When you feel that stress come and you feel that craving, I want you to really ask yourself, am I hungry or is this stress? Am I hungry or am I feeling overwhelmed? But when you can start to use healthier habits and healthier techniques to manage your stress, it's gonna help you long term, and you're gonna be able to get to a body that you feel good in, that feels energized. Third thing that I quit is doing too much cardio. When most guys want to lose fat, the first place that they go is the treadmill or the run club. I get it, it feels productive, you're sweating, you're moving, you're probably gonna lose fat, but there's a problem with that. If you wanna get that lean aesthetic body, that comes from building muscle. And to be honest, when you do too much cardio, that takes away from your muscle gains. You wanna be prioritizing strength training, and that was a big mistake that I made when I was first starting out. You're doing way too much cardio. Every time you're stressed at work, you go for a run. But the reality is, when you're doing too much cardio, you're not able to actually focus on what gets you lean and gets that body that you want, which is building muscle. So what I did instead of doing so much cardio, I focused on strength training with progressive overload. So getting a little bit stronger each week, either with adding another rep, adding some more weight. That's what you want to focus on to really change your body. The third thing that I quit to get to 12% body fat is topping up all my meals and hidden calories. This one is a sneaky one that falls under the radar for a lot of guys. Those extra bites of chocolate after lunch. It's just picking up a cookie here and there. It's just that extra bag of chips here and there. And when you're mindlessly adding more calories to your diet and to your nutrition, you're not really paying attention. And a lot of guys ask themselves, you know, I'm eating clean, but I'm not losing weight. A lot of times it's these hidden calories. It's always needing something sweet after you eat lunch. It's those extra few bites of chocolate and the cookies that you have every day that you don't think is a very big deal or you don't think is a lot. And I'm not saying you can't have dessert. I'm not saying you can't have sweet treats, but you need to turn on this awareness where you're being mindful of the food that you're eating. So some things that really can help you. Having default meals that you eat throughout your day and you're rinsing and repeating those. For example, in the morning, Greek yogurt, berries. For lunch, you're having sweet potato, chicken, rice, veggies. For dinner, you're having also a meat, a fish, a protein source, and some veggies. And having some staple meals that you enjoy, that are easy, and that's what you're having day in, day out, that's gonna help you just get to more of a meal schedule where things just are feeling a little easier for you around your nutrition. And that's gonna take away the need for you to feel like you have to snack all the time. When you do have those cravings to eat those sweets, snacking on fruit, having more water, things that you already know, but they're just important reminders. And the fifth habit that I quit is quitting the all or nothing mindset. This is a trap that a lot of guys fall into. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You miss one workout, so you miss the week. You have one bad meal, it turns into a bad day. You let yourself go on Fridays, so you let yourself go the whole weekend. And this all or nothing mindset is crushing your progress. You are gonna make mistakes, you are gonna slip up, and it's bouncing back from those and not just letting it all go. The truth is, you do not need to be perfect at all. You just need to be good enough. You need to be consistent enough. It doesn't take as much as you think to get the amazing results, to get lean, to feel fit, to feel amazing, to feel energized. But you do need to be consistent, and you need to shift this all or nothing mindset. This is how you continue to keep the streak going. It's how you build momentum. You need to have some minimum standards where that's what you're getting done on your very busy office days. If you have a day that's very hectic and very busy and you can't get to the gym, that doesn't mean you can't move. That doesn't mean you can't do 5 minutes of push-ups. Just because you don't have time to cook all your meals doesn't mean you need to eat like shit. It means that you can still eat something that's high protein that maybe isn't perfect, but it's good enough. So the 5 things that I quit in this video are really gonna help you. I guarantee that if you start taking action on them, you will make progress and you will start to feel better in your body and you will start to lose fat and build muscle. A lot of times it's about quitting things than adding more things. We need to subtract instead of add. If you want more support on this, I have a completely free system in the description below called the Busy Proof Blueprint. It's gonna give you all the steps to stay lean, feel good, no matter how busy your schedule is, no matter how busy you are. You can grab that completely for free below. Like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.